So what a will can do is other things that a will cannot do is they cannot keep the estate private. A will has to be probated, which means you have to file a lawsuit. You have to surrender or tender the will to the district clerk or the county clerk. Things that a will cannot do are pass assets privately. It is a public document. A will has to be filed with the county clerk and probated and that's a fancy word for meaning a lawsuit is opened and the will is administered and the executor is given authority to get an inventory and distribute the assets and then report to the court. So the fact of the matter is the will is a very public document. It's a public instrument and it will be on record for basically until the case is closed. But the inventory now, while things are getting better and it's more protections are in place for documents that are filed with our courts in Texas, especially now that they're electronically filed. Another thing a will can do is you can disinherit someone, and that may become necessary if there are, for example, grown children from a prior marriage or same marriage but children from earlier in that marriage, and you may have 12 to 16 years between the adult child and then the child who is still a minor, and the bulk of the assets need to be left in and for the care, maintenance, and support of those minor children. So that's one of the things that a will can do for you, is you can disinherit the heirs who may already be well on their way in a career, professionally set, and don't need those assets to survive. Now, I don't generally recommend disinheriting family members, and the reason why is because that usually leads to some sort of hard feelings and perhaps a will contest, a dispute over the will. So what I would recommend to clients is, instead of just a disinheritance, it's just a small gift, just a small gift of somewhere between $1,000 and $5,000, or that $5,000 and $10,000, but something to know that they are loved. But these assets are needed for another reason, to care for an elderly spouse, to care for a minor child, etc.